It's the old man.
Mr. Bright!
Suspend Plan D until further notice.
This course of action has already been discussed. I was under the impression we'd come to an agreement.
Indeed. You truly are a remarkable young woman, capable of influencing the very fate of the world itself.
What are you planning, Cassius?
But it would seem both of us failed to give credit where credit was due. Namely, to the potential of the third path, and the wings which light its way.
No. No, no, no.
Did you just say wings?
No, you can't do this to me.
There's only one thing in Erebonia that comes to mind. Yeah, they're coming!
Wait, no. No.
I recognize that sound!
Is this what I think it is? If it's what I think it is, the game can't do this to me.
Wait, isn't that...
Now what?
It's getting closer.
Come on, just tell me what it is.
Airship? No.
That ship, it's...
Just tell me already. Time for a loading screen.
Confirm visual on enemy strike force. 3 ion units also confirmed.
Breaking into combat airspace. Ready to execute Plan 07.
Then let us tarry no longer. Landing party, are you prepared?
That we
No.
are. You can just leave the rest to us.
We shall take care of things from here on out.
To think I get to bear witness to such a dramatic scene firsthand.
Such are the benefits that come
Holy
with our roles
fuck.
on this stage.
Let's get to it already. Been a long time since I had the chance to get a little wild.
How are they still alive?
Attention all crew. Today marks the day of our maiden voyage. And what a day it is. But this Grand Blue yonder is no place for confinement. Let us show them we won't so easily dance to their tune.
Aye, aye, Captain!
I don't know how the hell he lived through that explosion. Oh god, the game can't really... It can't keep doing this to me. Is that ship stealthed as well?
What is that thing?
A Merkaba Unit 2? Wait, no! It's...
Yeah, definitely stealth.
Was it always that crazy huge?
It's also incredibly fast. Holy shit.
Here they come! Hell yeah! Looks like the party's really getting started now!
I was gonna say, it's about time Shara made her presence known. That's perfect timing for you, Patrick. Literally a bro. And she still uses a whip, which is wonderful. Okay, Vita. I will definitely take this as a grand entrance.
The hell'd you guys come from?
That's my thought.
Talk about crashing a party.
Fear not. Your salvation has arrived.
Patrick, bro.
Patrick?
And not just him.
Shara!
About
That's
time you
right.
showed up.
I hope you haven't gotten into too much trouble without me.
In all of her
Sorry
3D
for
glory.
dropping in out of the blue. I imagine it must be confusing for those of you I haven't met. My name is Sherazard Harvey, but some of you might know me better as the Liberlian Bracer Guild's Silver Streak.
You're Estelle's friend, aren't you? We heard you'd been missing for some time.
So you're okay after all?
Seems so. Though she's certainly not the only familiar face to drop in.
I have to say, you two are the last people I would have expected to show up.
Ha ha! You should know this by now. Where the spotlight goes, so too shall I.
I'm loving Blue Blanc as a character.
Better late than never, I suppose. This should help even the scales.
Phantom Thief B?
Huh, impressive. They use some kind of magic to stop the big guy here in his tracks.
I could learn quite a bit about being an Anguis from you. Perhaps you could give me some private tutelage sometime.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But I'm afraid we're not quite on the same team here, so to speak.
What is even going on right now? I detect a layer to this that is beyond my comprehension.
Man, there's a lot I'd like to comment on, but now's not really the time.
You can say that again. It seems for once we're both on the same page.
How?
How are you here? You were aboard the Courageous when it exploded. I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah, you helped set it in motion, you dick.
Who can say? Maybe Adios spared me just so I could come spoil your fun.
What an entrance from Toval.
You're Instructor Reen's friend.
Zero Artisan Toval.
Sup, Reen? How you been? Good to see you too, Estelle, Joshua. I'm finally back from my little vacation in Gehenna.
Toval.
Some vacation.
No way. I swear this better not just be a dream.
You're okay. I can't believe it.
Huh. You don't look like much of an immortal to me. Doubt you could have gotten revived.
Yeah. As far as I can tell, he's just a perfectly normal guy from head to toe. Unlike us.
You telling me a regular-ass guy like you survived a whole friggin' ship exploding?
Yes, Ash, please get me some
right.
clarification.
Like I said, I had Adios there looking out for me. Well, maybe not just Adios.
Wow, good guy LeBlanc. Blue Blanc.
Well now, this doesn't quite match up with what we were told, now does it?
I'm starting to think someone played a dirty little trick on us.
It bears reminding that Master Toval was not the only passenger on the Courageous when it exploded.
Then... that would mean...
Guess who's still alive, Crown Prince dickhead.
Ah, what a delight it is to know my memory lingers on in so many minds. Please, open your Arcus units and let your imagination become reality.
Is he gonna project himself from their Arcuses? Because that would just be the... That would just be a very Olivier move. Wow. Now that's a ship and a half. Hey, Becky. About friggin' time. And Vivi, and Mint. About time you all showed up. And did I see Mueller there as well? Yep. Never, ever leave Olivier's side. Well, Olivert. Hell, even an eye patch, he looks
You'll
great.
have to excuse my aesthetic augmentation. Rest assured, before you sits the very same devilish rogue you've always known.
Bust out your loot, please. It's the perfect time for it. It's always the perfect time for it. Yo, Alphen is gonna be so delighted. Oh, he's projecting it straight into that room.
Olivert! You're alive. You were alive this whole time. And there's Mint and the others. They've been with His Highness all along.
Yeah, looks like they've got a few branch campus kids tagging along too.
Unbelievable. Looks like His Highness has got us beat.
I was gonna say, he makes Muse look like a novice-level chess player at this point.
Indeed. One might say he utterly outplayed us.
What a patient guy.
It's been a good while, Ring. I see you've gone through a bit of a makeover yourself. And just like yours truly, you're all the sexier for it, you handsome little rascal you are.
I love him so much.
Your Highness, I can't believe it. You're really alive.
I nearly quit playing Cold Steel 3 when his ship exploded.
What in the world happened back then?
That's what we want to know. Why didn't you tell us? Do you have any idea how we felt when they came to Liberl and told us you blew up?
I can only imagine. And for that, I cannot apologize enough. The circumstances which forced me to secrecy were as entangling as a rose bush, and twice as prickly. But what does it matter? No remorse could hold us from the blooming jubilation of this long-awaited reunion of ours.
We can't argue with you there. Though I suppose this explains why Shara went off the radar.
Pretty much. I happened to randomly stumble upon some info about his survival. That was why I had to cut off all contact. We couldn't have information like that leaking out to just anyone.
Oh, so that's why she was tailing us in Ulster. I guess she was trying to weigh whether or not to tell us.
Not only for Olivier's sake, but the Courageous Two's as well.
Well, I guess that makes sense, but... Oh, sorry, Reen. We kinda cut you off there, huh?
Not at all. Honestly, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around all this. I didn't expect to see you here either, Major Michael. Much less you, Lieutenant Colonel Mueller.
How did he get out of his army obligations?
This is what I meant when I said I had plans of my own.
Wow. He was planning this from the start? Good guy, Michael.
It's been a fair bit longer for us, though, hasn't it, Schwarzer? A shame I couldn't say this sooner, but I'd like to thank you for all you've done for Kurt.
Mueller! Thank goodness you're all right.
There's not enough room on the screen.
When I heard the 7th got disbanded, I didn't know what to think.
Ah, Kurt. There you are. I can tell you've gotten stronger since I last saw you. But I think it's best we set our family gathering aside for the time being.
I was gonna say, that screen's about to get very full, isn't it? I'm still coming down from the high of Olivier's voice. Wait, if they survived, is it possible that Viscount Arcee survived as well? So far it's just been Toval and Olivier. But Viscount Victor S. Arcade was on that ship as well.
I can't believe it. You survived after all. I'm so relieved. But I regret to inform you, Operation Jormungand is already underway. The same goes for that brazen meal mirage scheme. So tell me, Olivert, what could you possibly hope to accomplish with that overblown ship of yours at this point?
If I may hazard a guess, perhaps he's here to join Meal Mirage.
You know, I'm beginning to think Cedric might be becoming a victim of the curse a little bit. Because I half expected the news of Olivier's survival to jump him out of this.
Alas, no. With Muse, Cassius, and all the other presiding dignitaries involved,
Mille Mirage is in as good a set of hands as can be.
I, or rather we, have appeared before you today for one reason, and one reason only. To serve as the wings upon which deliverance to a third path is granted.
Always looking for that third path. Turns out even his ship exploding couldn't stop him.
Jormungand and Mille Mirage. Two massive operations of unavoidable consequence. Yet amidst these titans is another force. Those unyielding in their hope that the twilight will soon give way to the dawn.
He's always had a way with words,
Green,
too.
Lloyd, and Estelle. And each of their companions that walk this path with them. Not to mention a multitude of others, all ready to lend aid to their cause. Across the continent, people of all walks are making the decision to follow their hearts. Thus, so too shall we, so that our wings may help them soar. And soaring, high above the holds of Erebonia's curse, we will join together as one.
It's really nice of them to just let him have this monologue.
Radiant rays of hope, piercing through the oppressive darkness of despair.
Again, huge props to the villains for letting them have this monologue.
To that end, I hereby name us. Not the crimson wings of the Civil War, nor the winds of freedom on the Western Front, but our third and greatest title, the Radiant Wings.
I'll take it. I still think the Crimson Wings was better, but I'll take Radiant Wings. Unfortunately, the Radiant Wings has 3 airships, assuming the Merkaba and the Bobcat 2 joined. Although if the Septine Church aligns with the Radiant Wings, then they'd probably have the other Merkabas.
Your Highness.
Although, no, the Septine Church is already going with Mille Mirage, aren't they?
The Radiant Wings, huh? Not a bad name.
It has a lovely ring to it, doesn't it?
Huh. Didn't even take you 5 minutes to flip the whole damn script on us.
Ha ha! Finer words have never been spoken, O eternal rival of mine.
You know, I wonder if that's why LeBlanc helped on... I'm guessing he helped on the Courageous, considering that it panned to him when Toval was talking about someone else besides Adios helping. Because he wouldn't want his rival being killed like that.
Whew, boy. The dead keep cropping up one by one. We really screwed the pooch here, huh?
Then why don't we go ahead and make things right?
Wow, Cedric, you are really gone.
This little charade ends here. Members of the Society, exterminate them all.
Yeah, he is far gone. I'm wondering if it's the curse or if Chancellor Osborne's just been molding him.
What?
Your Highness!
Seriously? Haven't you had enough yet?
Well, why not? I'm always up for a bit of slaughter and destruction.
And there's nothing quite like putting a damper on someone's parade.
Yeah, these guys are just all psychos.
I suppose we couldn't expect it to hold forever.
Shit, don't tell me.
It's engaging spatial annihilation.
Oh, wonderful.
The Type Beta is switching to high-speed mode as well.
Now you've done it!
Enough chit-chat. Time to say goodbye.
Oh boy.
Damn. It would seem they aren't bluffing.
Ever astute, Patrick.
Stop this at once, Cedric. Why are you still doing this? Olivert just came back to us.
Don't you see, Elfin? That's exactly why I must do this. I'm just as glad as you to see him alive again. But feelings such as that are only for the weak. We're ending this world and creating a new order in its place. And an undertaking this great leaves me no room for weakness. Chancellor Osborne entrusted me with a mission, and I swear, by my hand, I will carry it through.
I believe you've actually done quite enough for now, Your Highness.
Oh, Osborne's coming.
Huh?
That voice.
My, speak of the devil.